Hari Om, Namaste. My name is Lakhiram from 𝐒𝐨𝐥𝐸𝐚 Vidya School, Rishikesh, and I welcome you in this online yoga teacher training program. Hope that you will enjoy this. Wish you a very happy yogic journey. So today I am here to discuss an introduction of pranayama. What is pranayama? Nowadays, pranayama is known as a breathing exercise. But pranayama is not merely a breathing exercise, it is much more than this. So, what is pranayama? Let's discuss it. And first of all, let's scan the word pranayama. So, pranayama, the word made by two words, prana and ayama. Basically, it is prana plus ayama. The word prana stands for life force energy, life force energy, or it is also known as vital energy or vital energy. And the word ayama is referred to expansion of the life force energy. So ayama, expansion. So pranayama is basically expansion of your life force energy. And at the gross form, prana is referred to breath. Breath is the gross form of your prana. And the other word yama, here prana and yama, when we explain pranayama in this way through the breath controlling. So yama means control, breath plus control. So the actual meaning or whole essence of this word pranayama is expansion of your life force energy through the breath control. Pranayama is one of the typical yogic signs and a stage between asana and meditation. According to the Ashtanga Yoga Sutra of Maharishi Patanjali. There are four main aspects of pranayama, and these four main aspects of pranayama are the four main aspects of the pranayama. The first noun is puraka, which is inhalation. And the second, rechaka. Rechaka is exhalation. Third, antarkumbhaka, which is internal breath retention. Breath retention. And the last fourth is bahirkumbhaka. Bahirkumbhaka is external breath retention. These are the four main aspects of pranayama. First, puraka, inhalation. So basically a breath of pranayama is like a square. It is your inhalation. Inhale. Then exhale. For the beginner of pranayama, only inhale and exhale is important at first to get the control over your breath. Equalize your breath and make your breath deep and long. Because in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, one of the most ancient and important scripture of yoga, Pranayama is described as a tool to control your mind through your breath. Chale vate chalam chittam nischale nischalam bhavet. Means when you control your breath, your mind comes in your control. And when breath is not controlled, mind is also not controlled, out of the control. But breath, it is a systematic manner. Pranayama is a systematic technique to how to control first your breath and then through your breathing pattern, how to bring your mind under your control. Okay? You can't jump directly to the antar kumbhaka or bahir kumbhaka. So first, inhale and exhale. Do proper inhalation, proper exhalation. When you go to do deep breathing, your breath always should be soundless. As you breathe, expand your abdomen, your rib cage. But there should be no sound. Normally when people do some deep breathing, they do some sound, make the noise with their breathing. And when you make noise with your breathing, it doesn't control your mind because you are not focused on your breathing that much. To control your mind, first make your breath slow as you can. Do breathing in a relaxed manner and silent way. Deep breathing is always noiseless, silent. Then, after few attempts of the deep breathing, few attempts means few days, you can move to the third step, is antar kumbhaka, internal retention or holding your breath in, and then last fourth step is holding out. Hold out. This is known as pranayama. One of the yogic scripture, 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚 Samhita, pranayama is known in the 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚 Samhita as kumbhaka. And kumbhaka means retention. Kumbhaka means retention. Normal inhalation and exhalation is breathing exercise. Okay? And a technique how to hold your breath, how to control your breath, and how to bring your breath in rhythm, to bring your mind, your thought pattern in a rhythm is known as kumbhaka, retention or pranayama. Pranayama in 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚 Samhita is kumbhaka. So kumbhaka is pranayama. Inhalation, exhalation are just supporting aspects of the pranayama. When you hold your breath inside and outside, you do the pranayama. So why to hold the breath? There is with some techniques, there is a ratio. With that ratio, when we hold the breath, it has an impact on our brain. Different brain centers get activated by the ratio of pranayama. So Kumbhaka is pranayama. These are the four main aspects of the pranayama. Now, why to hold your breath in and out? Even the pranayama is a cleansing, and when you do deep breathing in and out, you get enough cleansing also. Normally, we are doing very short breathing. Within a minute, some people 14, 15, 16 breathing. And when you do this short breathing, you don't utilize the complete lungs, the whole lungs, and it get the junks. Okay. When you do proper breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, thoracic breathing, you utilize the whole lungs, the whole part of your lungs, and it cleanses. But still, we need the retention there. Retention first, when you hold your breath in, with different technique, with some technique like Nadi Sodhan Pranayama is there, we always hold breath there with a ratio is advised in the yogic scripture. With some technique, it is advised to hold your breath as long as you can, according to your own capacity. When you hold your breath or do breathing with a ratio, it activates the different brain centers, activate different nadis, the energy channels in our body. When you hold with some technique your breath for a long time according to your own capacity, you holding breath inside make the pressure within your body. That pressure goes to your nadis, to the blood vessels, to the energy channels, and that pressure is responsible to open up the blockages from the vessels, from the nadis. And when these blockages are opened completely, you make within your body proper circulation of the energy. So breathing is a system with our body which is directly associated with our heart, with its function, and with the body cleansing and recharging. When you do pranayama with its systematic way, with the retention, you hold pranayama, open up all the energy channels, you make the flow of energy towards your each and every cell of your body. Your each and every cell of the body get recharged, rejuvenated. Pranayama is a way to observe more oxygen in, consume more oxygen, and save this oxygen within yourself. You save more and more oxygen, and then our body has an atomic process, an atomic system. When you save enough energy within your body, it directs the flow of your energy where it is needed. Wherever extra needed is needed in our body, it is directed towards that region. Healing is started by itself. So pranayama, one, is a cleansing technique. Second, the rejuvenation of your whole body, recharging of each and every cell of your body. Okay. Rejuvenation, cleansing, and third, it is controlling of the mind. Then with the pranayama, there are some basics are required there, some basic requirements. Whenever you go to practice pranayama, you always need a clean place because it is a breathing pranayama. You observe the breath in, out. So you need a neat and clean place. Pranayama, yes, at the first it is a physical practice an exercise, so you need some loose cloth also. For any of yogic practices like yoga asana, you need for pranayama also loose clothes. So as a preparation, a calm, peaceful place, neat and clean place, loose clothing. Then the time for pranayama. Best to practice in the morning before sunrise, because at that time air is fresh, the outside atmosphere is also calming inside, and you are also free, not in the race, not in the rush. So always practice pranayama in the morning after taking the shower, getting complete cleansing of the body. After outer cleansing, you go for internal cleansing. Morning time, it is best time, but it can be practiced also in the evening time or at any other time. If you practice pranayama at any other time, so make sure you practice pranayama before having food with an empty stomach. Because there are some exercises of pranayama which are directly related to our abdominal movement. So if you have food and then go to practice pranayama, it will be harmful and not easy to practice. So always with an empty stomach, or if you do pranayama after having food, so then you need to take at least 4 hours break after having food and between your pranayama practice. Otherwise can be practiced anytime, best is morning then evening. You need a stable, suitable sitting posture for this, because pranayama we are practicing to make our mind still, steady, and to bring our control. And mind cannot be controlled until your body is not controlled. So breathing exercises and pranayama is a way which teach us how to control your body, how to cleanse your body, and how to control your mind. So we need a sitting posture and still steady posture. First sit completely and then adjust your posture, make your posture totally comfortable, suitable and stable for you, and then start your practice. It is a right manner to start your practice, do your pranayama practice. Okay? So place, time and posture for pranayama. Pranayama is a preparation for meditation. So as a preparation, you can practice pranayama right before meditation. Okay? So it prepares you, because pranayama techniques are very relaxing for our mind. If you do every day at least 30 minutes of pranayama, you will get really calming, peaceful mental state, and you become completely ready to practice it. Okay? So these are the basics of pranayama. There are some traditional techniques of pranayama which we will discuss in the further classes, further videos. Some modern techniques also of the pranayama. So modern techniques are more breathing exercises, and these techniques are also good but cannot be considered as pranayama. Pranayama is always a systematic science, a typical yogic science to control and cleanse your body and prepare yourself for the higher stages. So this is for today. Thank you, and now I see you in the further classes. We will discuss the techniques, other techniques of the pranayama, how to practice it. So thank you and namaste, take care, have a good day.